Hi everybody. Just I'm live and I just realized that I have no lighting, so you will see my face like this. I should change this lamp. Yeah, that's fine. So today I'm gonna keep working on the poses, the stances, and I thought I'd draw one of them. And I'm just gonna send the link of my live like I usually do, so that I can, whoops, get some viewers. Maybe. Hopefully. Bear with me and hope my audio is good and not too messed up with the music. I hope my voice is clear. Um, At everyone. All right, let's go. So I thought I'd develop some of the ideas that came to my head when I was looking at these scribbles, even though they look kind of messy, but there are some interesting ideas in my opinion. And I thought maybe I could start with this one. Or there's this one here as well. This one is less developed, but or there's this one, which is easy. It's kind of cool. I like the idea behind it. You know what? I want to work on this one just as a warm up. Feel a bit like taking on minor things with not too much complex anatomy in terms of the realism. I want to make it cartoonish, see what happens. I haven't done this, and as I was working on this Pelican, I couldn't help but notice that he's reminding me of Scrooge McDuck, and I really liked that story, the one that Don Rosa did. It's really, I think, well drawn, well told, very inspiring. Really inspired me a lot. So maybe I'd try to channel some of this into my Pelican, see what happens today, since now he is looking like a cartoonish, way more cartoonish. So I first would want to go with the. Let me lower the volume a bit. I think it's still a bit high, but I'm not sure. There we go. Gonna lower it here as well for my own ears. So I think I'm gonna give him a nautical theme since he's a pelican, as a cartoon, simple, direct. And let's make a new layer. Put that layer outside this group so that we can draw with full opacity. And we have the drawing here, right? Oh, I drew on top of it. Damn it. I shouldn't have done that. That's okay. So I need to go back to my other drawings or files where I had the pelican with the glove reference and all that. You know what? I'm not gonna do that. I should rely on my subconscious, you know. Referencing hurts sometimes, hurts your rhythm, and I'm just getting my rhythm started, so I don't want to hinder it with that stuff right now. There's such a thing as what? What is going on with my brush? Control Shift A. Okay. Why can't I use my brush? The world of tomorrow is full of bugs. What's going on? Can I zoom in and out? Is my tablet working? I wonder. Now, let me check if the mouse clicks. Oh, there's weird things happening with my tablet. Bear with me as I recalibrate my tablet. No. Okay, where was the... Let me check, maybe now it's working. Nope, nope, still not working. I hope I'm restarting my tablet. I don't know what it's gonna do to OBS. Is it clicking? Oh, now it works. All I had to do was turn it on and off again. Okay, perfect. Boom, boom. So, let's sketch our bird. And let's copy this guy. Where are you? There you are. One more, please. Kagebunshi no jutsu. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, damn it, I covered his eye. Okay, that's fine. This is so cool the way he has this thing going on. So, let's see what's going on here. Whoopa. No, wait. Okay, this. Look at this neck thing going on. This is amazing form. No, I should give him a proper... Yeah, his hand should be here. Anyways, this is still only a sketch, it's not anything final. You don't want to poke your elbows like this, you want to keep your elbows short, so his elbow bone should be a bit longer. Or his, yeah, his bicep bone should be maybe smaller. We'll see. Control Shift A, B. There you go. Something like this. It's fine. It's not important right now. The preciseness, how precise it is. Uh, I just wanna. Okay, so technically that's the shape of his body. It's like an upside down pier. Pier? I don't know what you call it in English. Poire in French. That's the upside down poire. That's his thigh. His neck would be kind of bending around here somewhere. And this would be my pose. The feet are messed up, but that's not a problem for now. How can we make this better? Well, let's do some echoing blob. People who are familiar with my courses, uh, they should know echoing blob. Echoing blob is just a game that helps us feel the form. So right now I'm gonna try to feel the form because I can't touch it with my hands. I'm gonna do it with my pencil and my eyeballs. I like saying eyeballs. Alright, so let's copy this one and and feel this form. Uh, where is the pencil that I need? So many options. Yeah, maybe this one. Yeah, show me this. Ooh, this is too thick though. Let's make it a bit smaller because this is a small file, so I don't need to have that much. And let's just, so here there's a circle, and this circle I'm gonna do a blob. I'm gonna feel the form of it, which means I'm gonna do 3 lines, one to the left, one to the right, and one that goes through the middle like an S shape. And then I'm gonna do the same thing horizontally, and off I go to the second thing within this pelican. Now this one is a bit like a tear, like a drop of water or any type of liquid really. So the one of those lines is gonna have some kind of pointiness to it. And now this area here, no need to do it, it's too small I think. And now I'm gonna look back at the reference, zoom out a bit. Yeah, this whole thing is gonna be one thing, I think. It's a cylinder that's starting like this, and then I'm just gonna follow the shape from here, this point here. Whoops. Hold up. Yes. All right. I don't know. That was fine. Let's not let's not get too happy about something so mundane. Uh, all right. So then I need to kind of do these ones right here and stop over here. This one started like the Oliver Tree song. Don't remind me. Na, 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 na. Even though these details shouldn't be important right now because I don't know if the arm is gonna be like this, but the head and the beak I know for sure, and I just want to feel that form. I just need some references, not Pelican reference, boxing reference, and not technique, just pageantry. No, not pageantry, it's closing. Uh, Old school, I guess I could say, boxing outfit. Like 1800s maybe. I need even like older school than that. Aha! This is what I'm looking for. But this is bare knuckle, which is even cooler. I would love to draw like the grandfather of the guy. That's maybe doesn't matter right now. Just draw, and we will think about the scenarios later. But I like this reference. I like this type of stuff, and I even like the way they do the cross hatching. There's something interesting about that. I'm gonna try to do something similar. And why do I like that? Also because of the Scrooge McDuck, the way it was drawn. It was very. I'm gonna actually get that reference. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's interesting. That's interesting. I'm just trying to find the perfect image that I can use as reference. Some, and I want something with the hatching, uh, cross hatching that I like to see, and I want one with like amazing. Oh, like this one, this type of stuff. I don't know why I really like this. I'll show you guys what I mean. Copy image. To me, this is like next level. I don't know why. Maybe because of the nostalgia, because I read those when I was a kid. But the expression, the whole thing, the colors, the shading, It really captures my attention and eye all the time. Whoa, this is way too blurry. Okay, let me put this one here on the screen and let me look at my. Hello, I am Gnome. Hey Gnome, how are you, Gnome? Sorry, I didn't see your message earlier. How are you doing? I'm just. Whoa, sorry about that, guys. And here's what I wanted to show you guys. Thanks for watching, Gnome. You should join us Sunday, Gnome. Next Sunday. Sorry you missed the last Sunday. I didn't add you on time. It was my fault. I messed up on that one. You guys can see the shading here. I really like it. I don't know. I want to try to emulate this because it has influenced my how much I like drawing. That's the guy. Look how cool he is. You can feel him in his drawings. That's also so cool when you can see the person in their drawing, you know. When you see him, you see the face matches the art, if that makes sense. Anyways, I really like this stuff. Grumpy old man. I hope I grow old to become a grumpy old man like this guy. Alright. I don't think I'll survive with the current world. Alright. Let's see. Let's see. With the current world situation. Situation. Let's take maybe this one as well. And I like his posters. Maybe I should try to do a poster for my Pelican that's inspired by the Don Rosa art and stuff. Let's do that. And Donald Duck compliments Uncle Scrooge so well. He is also very tough, also very hard headed and stubborn, but it's nowhere near the stubbornness and the hardness and the toughness of his uncle, which creates a contrast, even though Donald is not really the opposite of his uncle at all. He's very similar to him. But compared to his uncle, and out of respect as well, he takes the always the softer role in the story. He's like the punching bag a bit. Okay, I'm looking at references, so if you feel like I'm talking too much, it's because I'm making sure there's nothing else to look at here. Oh, this is good. Alright, so let's see. How can we improve on our good old Pelican? Uh, as we get inspired by Uncle Scrooge, Scrooge McDuck, the McDuck family, right? Is it Scrooge McDuck or because there's the two families? There's two families there. I had the family tree. Anyways, this is so cool. I'm trying to remember this stuff and it's giving me good nostalgia memories. Okay, so let's go back to trying to draw the face. The face. Let's start with the face. So in order for me to start with the face, I'm gonna go to creative drawing, my folder where I put everything. And I'm gonna just look at my other Pelican files. That's not creative drawing, that's my game folder because I love gaming. And if any of you want me to start a gaming channel, let me know because I'm thinking about it. And I love gaming. But I'm weird with games. I play games in a weird way, I have to say. Like I do everything. Pelican. Pelican. Okay. Okay. Pelican. Pelican. And Pelican. Can you open this file? Okay. Okay. That's the poses Pelican. Good. Good. This one I was about to work on last time, but decided to, or kind of got distracted with something else, like I usually do. So this one I don't really need, and it's a big file. Let's not keep it open. Don't save. I didn't do anything. I opened it twice. How dare I? Pelican. What? Purpum? What is it? What is it, Purpum? No, that's also not what I want. Oh no, this is actually what I want. Okay, good. So let's try to turn this one into a Scrooge McDuck vibe a little bit more. Okay, let's just work on this. Or there's this one. This one has a good amount of reference that I could use as well. It has the gloves, it has everything. It has some other references as well, but let's put it here for now. You know what? Let's create a new file. Let's create a new file for this new pose. We keep it small. Let's keep it small. We don't make it big. Yeah, we don't have much space on our PC anyway. Create, and let's start dunking stuff in it. Control A, Control C, Control V, and then Control. No control this time. Oh wait, that's one layer, is it? Yeah. So it does with Control A, Control C, Control V. Perfection. Très joli. Let's make it smaller. Wait. Nope. Yes. Thank you very much. Oh, I haven't looked at the chat. I'm so bad at looking at chat still. Nice. No one said anything. I shouldn't be happy, but I'm happy that I haven't ignored anyone. So, no, by the way, if you're still watching, I don't know. If you have any questions you want to ask me, man, you should go ahead and ask. I can help you out. If you want to ask me in French, I can answer in French as well. Je parle français, j'enseigne en français au centre de loisirs. Et je suis aussi bon en français que je suis en anglais, ce qui veut dire que je suis pas très bon. Mais je suis assez bon. Ok, dokie. So I would like you guys to step aside, and I would like you to do a kage bunshin. Whoa, look at the contrast. Amazing. Okay. No, no. I don't care about the contrast right now. I don't care about any of this. All I care about is the line work because I'm gonna redraw this and I'm gonna train on having uh, you know, good quality line work, but I also wanna redraw this guy. Oh yeah, there's one pose that I did not take, which is this one. Control A, Control C, Control V. So let's get this guy here as well. So here we have a dilemma. Do we compress the anatomy of those creatures and make them a bit more cartoonish? I think it would be nice, and I think it would make my life easier for drawing them later if I want to make like a comic out of them or something, because it's doable. And yeah, okay, so let's do that, and let's compress. It makes the challenge fun as well for me right now. It just made my brain happier, so I'll just go with it. And let's just add this to the references because mostly because of the vibe more than the whoops more than the information, but no, actually for all reasons. So let's see if I wanted to create new line work, and you see that neck curve here. I kind of lost it when I made this neck like this, right? This is just a long neck here, you know. It's not the pelican's neck anymore, which is making me think, how would a pelican's neck look from the back if you were behind him, because there's a fold happening. See right now here, there is a fold happening at this angle. So how do I draw this? I have to think, but actually it shouldn't be that complicated. But yeah, I should think about it. Okay, I think it's gonna be a neck that's being, or a head, or the back of the, or the top of the neck. You're gonna see that's being cut by two lines that are like the trapezius muscle, but instead of the trapezius muscle being separated by the two muscles of the neck that go through them, they're gonna be linked together, and the neck is gonna be resting on them, and the head is gonna be going back up. I don't know if that made any sense to anyone listening, but it made sense to me. So I think I'm gonna. Okay, I like evil laughs, even if it loses you credibility, makes you look evil. Still, I think you should do it if you like doing evil laughs. Uh, let's try inking with it. With this. This is a brush I've always wanted to use, and I think is good for inking. Where is my Picsou reference? Did I forget it? Yes, I did. Let's get it here. Oh, I just hit it. Okay, Control C and Control V. That's not it. Control. There you go. Control C. Control V. Perfect. What? Okay. Okay, that's a long story. It describes everything that happened though. Pasted and merged and everything. I get it. Let's do that again. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for. Inking. I think we can begin. Let me just drink water before. Ah, woo! It helps with modulation and pronunciation. Okay. Oh yeah, let me close some of these files and then I'll start so that my PC doesn't bug out or anything. Let's save this and close this. Let's close this and forget about it. Forget about. Okay, no. Yes? No. Um, boom, boom. I don't need this one. No. And this one, I could save it. Call it. Where is Pelican? Pelican, Pelican. There we go. Pelican. Cartoon. Cartoonish. Cartoon. enter. I hate naming things when I really don't need to. Okay, so new layer. No, I don't need a new layer. Delete that layer. It never existed. That poor layer existed for a few seconds. Only a few seconds. Okay, uh, let's see what we can do to this guy. You see this? This is kind of nice, that expression. He's always angry like that. You see those folds, even though they're kind of flu. I don't need to see the details. I just need to see the vibe of it and see what I can do myself with it. So if I try to make this bigger, how would I do it? So this beak would have to kind of be kind of a bit more. Have to keep in mind that this isn't a duck, and I think there has to be this kind of thing like boop boop, this bumpiness of it to it, and then we keep going. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, and then here there's gonna be a bunch of folds. I like folds. Now let's change the eye from a circle to a Disney more eye, I guess you would call it, to a traditional Disney eye, but by keeping the realism to it. So it would kind of maybe look like this, and then the black or colorful part to the eye would be here. This is a pelican. It's not gonna change. Let's add opacity to we see what happens. Aha, yes. So now I like what's going on with this pelican, the changes that are happening. And now I would like to make sure I'm on the right layer, which I'm not. Aha! Not so fast. Okay, and then I'm saying not so fast to myself, by the way, which is funny, I guess. And then I'm gonna make sure that I am preserving the symmetry, the roundness. Oh yeah, and there's this thing here that I had with this guy. And you see this roundness here? This is super nice. You don't want to lose that. You want to keep that. You want to keep that. Whoop. Yeah. Yeah, I want this. I want this to happen. So this is gonna be the part where the head is going on, happening. So that is where the hair is going, and this is the. Oh, this needs to be a bit thicker, please. Thank you very much. And now, whoop, whoop. If you don't make the sound, it won't work. This is way too. Whoops. This is way too thick. Made this way too thick. This is better. Okay. Now we have to go way off track. This is no longer what we need. Because the neck here should be going like this. Wow, this is amazing. And the trapezius muscle should be going like this. Imagine the amazingness. Okay, experience it. Experience it as you watch my stream. Okay, wait. And then this is gonna be going like this way. And this is gonna be the pouch thing. I'm just gonna leave it like this for now. Keep it simple. And whoopsie. Perfect. Oh wait, no, that's wrong. Now the neck needs a bit more thickness to it because it's folding. I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know if it's gonna look good. I have no clue. We shall see. I don't know if this neck is gonna work, but let's keep working on this neck and see what happens. I like that I'm capturing the McDuck vibe as much as I want to, and it is influencing the drawing, but it's still my kind of anatomy for now. So I like that. I like this. I like this. This is nice. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. It's so stupid now. Now my most important thing is my most important thing is not the anatomy, so I'm not gonna focus too hard on this stuff. I'm just gonna this is kinda intimidating. Alright. Should I make the eye bigger? I don't know. No, this needs to be. It's super weird though with the trapezes like this, isn't it? Which kind of means they can also have bigger shoulders, which is good for the Philly shell. It's all fitting into place. Amazing. I hope my mic is not too far. So the muscles are gonna be like this, the trapezes. So there's gonna be like some kind of a hole here. It's kind of weird, isn't it? I don't know. I have no clue, man. Let's see. And what if this pouch is a bit shaped by the bulge of the neck? So now the problem with my guy here is he's leaning forward. So what I need to do is, did I mess up the layers? Nope, I didn't. Good job, Eddie. I want you to lean back. I'm gonna try to fix this. Oh, yes, let's make it the Philly shell right now. Let's do that. I like how my sometimes I could kiss your mind, Edward. That's Morris Moss. First time I heard that sentence was in the IT crowd. Hoo-ha! Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, I like that hand. I like how it fell into place like that. Sheow. Yeah, I think he's doing the Philly shell rather well. Uh, is he? Is he not? I don't know. We shall see. Let's copy this and keep pushing. Did I copy the wrong layer? No, I didn't. Now that I copied this layer, I could shrink it and have fun with it. Try to add the feet. I think in the Philly shell, your feet, of course, are not aligned, and they're like you're. I think leaning more back on your back back leg, which is usually not the case. I mean, it's always the case. Wait, what? Yeah, it is. But in this one, you're leaning back defensively? If I'm not mistaken, let's look at more references and stop talking as if we're a coach or anything. Boom, 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 boxing. Okay. Philly shell. Philly shell. For anyone who wants to learn about boxing and the stances in boxing, Philly shell is one of them. Look it up, it's really interesting. Philly shell, feet. I don't know if I'm gonna find anything. Image. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. I think he's leaning more on his back feet. I think it's all 50-50, honestly. It's 50-50. Maybe just in this shot though. But let's add this to the reference. Reference, Control V. Please, thank you, yes. Of course. Oh yeah, and Mayweather is one of the greatest at that, the Philly shell. So what? No. Okay. Philly shell, Philly shell. The issue with Philly shell, usually they show you the upper body, they don't show you how they stand, so that you can like see. Yeah, it's 50-50. It's 50-50. When they're in a neutral position, it's like, uh, almost destroyed my headset. Can you guys hear me? Perfect. Yeah, so it's 50-50. It's 50-50. No back, no forward. It's 50-50 so that you can lean back to dodge. Because if you already lean back, you're already extended this way. So when you're leaning more back to dodge, you're gonna start being off balance. You have to start 50-50 so that you can. Yeah, okay. I love learning martial arts through drawing. It's amazing. Okay, let's keep drawing. Even though I don't have much time left, we have like 8 minutes left. I have to teach John, one of my students. He's new at manga, but the issue with kids is they need to practice. All of you, my students who are kids, teenagers, and children and stuff, practice more. I know school takes time and games and all that take time. I mean, I know they take my time. They take up a lot of my time, and I'm an adult. So you have to practice daily in a minimalistic way. It doesn't have to take too much effort. Just 5 minutes sometimes would make a huge difference. 5 compared to 0, 300 seconds compared to 0 seconds. It's amazing. It's gonna do wonders. So if you don't practice at all and you start practicing for 5 minutes, you're gonna feel a lot better when it comes to drawing, for example. The issue here now is that beak. Is that beak? How am I gonna? I think I should make this hand a little bit lower. And he does put this elbow down sometimes. So let's see. Can we do it? Depends on the motion of the person in front of him and how close, how far. It's a body language thing. It's a not a body. It's a reaction thing. I want to say body language. Yeah, he's a psychologist. He's analyzing. He's an investigator. He could drop his elbow down like that. I think that's first of all. Control Shift A. But you guys, I'm gonna be here tomorrow. Wait, tomorrow? What do I have? Yeah, I'm gonna do this again tomorrow. Friday, I might not be able to. I'm streaming about 3 times a week. I wanted to do 4. It's just not happening. I wanted to do 4 though. Whoa. So this is the side, 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 side. Whoopsie. Side. Then the other side. I like this piano beat. How it starts. Piano. Violin. I like those instruments. So if I keep going with this is all one area and this is all one area. This is very Lego-like now structure, but this is good enough for me to carve into later on. Because I have to stop in 4 minutes, unfortunately. Ahem. Let's keep going. Let's finish the feet. I'm not gonna finish the feet. Am I gonna finish the feet? Wait. Let's shrink that guy a little bit more. Let's finish the beak and then finish the feet. Let's do the beak very quickly. It's gonna take me 5 seconds. That's the beak. Beak is done. Beak is done. Amazing, amazing. Of course, this is only the form. This is only the shape of my beak. I'm not thinking about I'm not thinking about the form. So his feet should not be completely aligned. I mean, they're always aligned because they're 2 points, but they should never be like close to each other and aligned. So I feel like the feet, and you shouldn't have your feet aligned on the same line. If your opponent is looking at you, you shouldn't be completely aligned to them. You need, it's the fourth, it's before that point, way before that point. Anyway, so now I'm not gonna take too much, put too much focus on this. I'm just gonna leave it at like that, or maybe it's gonna be more. He's gonna be pushing off the foot, maybe. Yeah, yeah. Right? What do you guys think? Okay, so we did the feet, we did the beak. Tomorrow I'll work on more details. This is kinda nice, huh? Look at him. Look at him go. He looks like he could hurt you. I like it when my guy looks like he could hurt you. Hooah! You know, he's like, and he's like, whoop. And it's very good for the flicker jab. And look at his neck. Can you imagine trying to reach his head and then he leans back and fully extend his neck or turns it to one side or the other? I mean, with a neck like this, you can do a lot. Imagine if you had a neck like that. Alright, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, whoever's watching, and see you next time. It will be tomorrow. It will be tomorrow.